Hey everybody, Bobby is Yoda here for week 5 of the NFL picks. Last week, we did blackjack, and blackjack actually went really well. It went 11-4, which is the best record that any of these random pickers that I've been doing this season have gotten so far. It actually did better than me, so that's now 2 weeks in a row that the randomizer has done better than me. But this week, we're in for a special treat because we're going to be playing FORTNITE. Yes, the way this is going to work is I'm going to have, you can probably see on the screen right here, just by the way, this is last week's results, just in case you're wondering. One of those games did get canceled, and they're going to play that at some point later on in the season. Anyways, but the way that things are going to work this week is I'm going to have both teams against each other. We're going to be playing solo, and because of the fact that a couple years ago they came out with the FORTNITE skin that allows you to wear NFL uniforms, of course I bought that. So we're going to be having me wearing each uniform for each team. I'm going to be playing solo, and I'm going to be dropping at the same location for each team, I guess you could say, for each game, just so it's a little bit fair. And we're going to be dropping at the same location, and the goal is to survive. It's going to be a lot of camping on my part, but I'm just going to try to see how long I can last. Whichever one makes it the furthest wins. And if it's a tie, then I might go based on some whatever, did I get more, maybe I got some more kills, I don't know. We're just gonna wing this entire thing. But you know what, without further ado, this intro's gone on long enough, let's get into the first game. Alright everybody, so the first game that we have going on right now is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Chicago Bears. Now, I have Tampa Bay winning this game, even though Chicago is the home team. Both teams have an identical record of 3-1, but you know, I've got Tom Brady doing it, so I'm going to go with Tampa Bay, and let's see where we go with FORTNITE. Alright, so I lasted a lot longer as the Chicago Bears, so FORTNITE is going with the Chicago Bears. Next up is the Carolina Panthers at 2-2 versus the Atlanta Falcons at 0-4. The Atlanta Falcons really suck this year, so that should be an easy pick for me. I'm going to Carolina. Let's see how I do in FORTNITE. Alright, so I ended up doing a lot better as Carolina than I did Atlanta there. In fact, I got a few kills even with Carolina. That game was going pretty good there until the end. So, that being said, I am going, well, I should say Fortnite is going with the Carolina Panthers over the Atlanta Falcons, just like my pick. Next game up is the Buffalo Bills versus the Tennessee Titans. The Titans were not able to play last week because a lot of players got the COVID, and that game has been postponed and will be played sometime later in the season. I saw that they had said that they were shifting the schedule around. Doesn't matter. Either way, I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills in this game for the sole reason that having that week off might have given them some rest and they might be at home, but they're all discombobulated with all that stuff going on, whereas Buffalo is off to a really good start. So I'm going to keep going with Buffalo. Let's play these games. All right, so that was Buffalo at Tennessee. Lasted a little bit longer with Buffalo, even though I did get a kill as Tennessee. Had a little bit of lag there at the beginning, but that's okay because Fortnite made me last longer with Buffalo, so that means it's going with Buffalo. The next game, however, we have is the Las Vegas Raiders at the Kansas City Chiefs. All I have to say is, Chiefs at home, I'm going with the Chiefs. Let's see what Fortnite's. Well, just like my pick, I did a lot better there as Kansas City. I actually thought I was going to make it there for a second, but unfortunately, I only got to third place because that guy lasered me there at the end, and I was not able to finish him off. But the next game that we have up is the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Jets. My consistency in this is always root against the Jets, therefore, I am going with the Arizona Cardinals as the away team. Fortnite begins right now. Well, I did a lot better as the Cardinals than I did as the Jets, which kind of goes to say what I've been saying. You never got to root for the Jets. But the next game that we have is the Eagles versus the Steelers. Now, the Steelers were not able to play last week because the Tennessee players got the COVID, so they should at least be sort of fresh. They are the much better team than the Eagles. The Eagles a couple weeks ago were the team that got that tie. So we do not reward ties around here. We're going with the home team, Pittsburgh Steelers. FORTNITE is going to decide that right now. Well, that one was actually pretty surprising. I did not expect to do better with the Eagles and the Steelers, but you know what? If that's what FORTNITE says, then that is what FORTNITE says. They're going with the Eagles, but the next game is the Los Angeles Rams versus the Washington football team. Washington is not doing very well, so I'm going to go with the Rams. FORTNITE is going to choose right now. Well, we did better as the Rams than we did as the Washington football team, so FORTNITE also decided to go with the Rams. The next game is the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are at home, and they're doing really, really good, and Cincinnati is not the best. Therefore, I'm going with Baltimore. Let's see what FORTNITE has to say. Well, that was that for the Bengals and the Ravens. And if you watched there near the end of the Ravens, that was either some severe lag or I'm pretty sure that guy was cheating. Either way, we lasted longer with Baltimore, so Fortnite has chosen Baltimore. And we move on to the next game, which is the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Houston Texans. Texans just fired their coach and GM Bill O'Brien. Will that make the team better? Who knows? They are in disarray. They are the favorite to win, though. You know what? I'm going to go with Houston this game. I'm going to go with Houston. Let's play some Fortnite and figure out who they want to pick between the two teams. Believe it or not, that is my very first solo victory in Fortnite that I've ever gotten. And it happened to come with the Houston Texans. So H-Town represent, I guess. I don't know, but I mean, first place, that's about as good as you can get. So I guess Fortnite is absolutely certain that the Texans are going to win this game. Things are looking up for them right now. But the next game that we have coming up is the Miami Dolphins and the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers are still dealing with a bunch of injuries right now. They are at home. Miami isn't a very good team, so I will give the slight edge to San Francisco. That's who I'm going with. Let's see who Fortnite wants to pick. San Francisco did not do so well just now. Guess that means I'm going with the Dolphins. So, hey, Miami, maybe. But, anyways, besides that, next up is the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns. The Browns are actually off to a pretty good start this year, and they're at home. I'm going to go for them this week. Just see what happens. Let's check Fortnite. Well, as you can see, I almost made it with the Colts. Came this close, but I didn't. And I didn't really do that good with Cleveland either. But you know what? Because I did better with the Indianapolis, we are going with Indianapolis is Fortnite's choice in this game. Next up, we are almost done, is the New York Giants versus the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys have had a very disappointing season. That being said, they are still at home, and the Giants are a worse team than them. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. Let's see what Fortnite has to say. Well, that last game had a lot of lag, but I've been doing this for over 8 hours now, so I'm just gonna actually stay with it. Uh, and that being the case, the New York Giants ended up doing better, even though they both were very, very laggy. But the next game is the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. Hopefully, Cam Newton is cleared of his COVID and can come back to be on the team. If so, and either way, I'm going to go with the New England Patriots at home. Now let's try Fortnite. Well, that last game was extremely laggy, but the Patriots did last longer than the Broncos did. So that means that Fortnite has chosen the Patriots to win this game. The next game up is the Minnesota Vikings versus the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks are 4 and 0, having an outstanding season. They are at home. Minnesota only has one win on the season, so I'm going to go with Seattle in this game. Let's see what Fortnite does. All right, and with that one, Fortnite has chosen to go with the Seattle Seahawks. We are down to our final game now. The Los Angeles Chargers versus the New Orleans Saints. I'm going to take the Saints at home. The Chargers don't have a very good record. The Saints should be playing better than they are. Drew Brees at home? Maybe they can do it. The final game begins now. And the Saints have made it, so they are going to be the winner according to Fortnite this week. And that concludes all of the picks for this week. So if you like this video, please like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. If you want to see how I did, tune in next Thursday when the video comes out. Man, I gotta admit, I am tired. I've been doing this for the last 9.5 hours or so. So I'm gonna get some bed, edit this thing in the morning. Thank you all so much for watching. Also, before we end here, here's the list of my picks for this week, just in case you want to see. And there you go. So without further ado, good night, good luck, peace.